Marty's a spark and his barbs are sharp. He has us crying. For an electrician, his banter is electrifying. He's a designer, the guy with the cider. John is the landlord and they're all on Happy Hour TV. Let's get going. What's our week been like, chaps? Mark, been up to much this week?
Just steady week at work, but that's about it, really.
Steady week. I've heard you're not doing much other than standing around at work.
Pretty much, I'm just getting paid a pittance money at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, makes the day drag though. It's not worse than stood around trying to look busy for 7.5 hours, is it?
So the job's done.
And it's Connolly's job.
But yeah, the hospital. The job's done, but we're just staring because it hands over Friday, so we're just there in case. And
it's teething problems.
Rapid response here. But it wasn't good getting home. It took me 2.5 hours to get home at night. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you can't enjoy that bit.
62's been shut all day. Overturned wagon this morning. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Nightmare. What was it carrying?
I don't know what the issue was. I don't know why they've not got rid of it, but about 10 o'clock this morning it's been shut from.
Bloody hell, fire.
Yeah, so I had to come through Oldham and Rochdale and all them places tonight. But anyway.
Who's bothered about that? It's about your journey time. That's what we're all bothered about.
Yeah.
My brother drives wagons, for a living, but I believe he's not at the moment, so it can't be him. Although he'll be doing the M62, he'll love it. He's just moved over to Liverpool way, and he's just picked up a new driving job for a firm. I think he starts next week. So yeah, it won't be him. So I feel quite happy knowing it's not him.
Yeah.
It's not a million miles away, is it, Liverpool?
No. That'd
So
be
where
good.
would it be far?
Well, he's a big fan of Liverpool, so he'll no doubt buy himself a season ticket.
No, he won't. He'll be on a waiting list as long as your arm.
Oh, will he? Oh, well,
You can't just buy tickets for Liverpool.
How can you not? Oh, well,
You can't even get in the stadium at the moment, can you? It's like 500 tickets or something.
He'll enjoy a game or two, I'm sure. Just the fact that he's local. He's fairly close to it, apparently. So,
Really?
yeah.
Where was it before then, Neil?
He was over Leicester way.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was over that way. They've been waiting for their house move for a whole year, virtually. And it just pulled through just before Christmas.
Wow.
So happy days, they're happy. So good. Yeah. What's your week been like, John? What have you been up to? Much the same?
Apart from concentrating on breathing.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. Really.
Bugger all then. Bugger all.
You got COVID, John?
You what, sorry?
Have you got COVID?
No, I've got a COVID casualty business.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
It's almost soul destroying, you know what I mean? But
Imagine.
if I were going to dig deep for the positive, because I always try and do that, I went into my garage and I got out one of my motorbikes and I'm going to put it on the wall in the pub. So I've got...
You're going to stick a motorbike on the wall?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What sort of motorbike is it?
That's a dream.
So I bought it about 6 years ago with the intention of restoring it and riding it. But time, just young children, business that's normally 365 days a year, you just don't really get time to, escape to the garden shed and have a go at fixing an old motorbike up. Anyway, so I've decided it's best off on the wall so people can appreciate it. It's a 1953 BSA Bantam, which has been sort of adulterated over the years. It's been messed around with, so most of the parts are sort of missing, so to speak. And it was turned into a scrambler at some point in its past. But you look at it and it's really rusty, it's really mucky, really dusty and oily and whatnot. But it's authentic and it's beautiful.
Where are you sticking it? Where are you going to put it?
On the wall in the music room.
Okay, yeah.
High up.
Yeah.
So it'll be looking at you as a DJ. It'll be looking down at you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Above the archway.
Above the archway, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're walking through the French doors, you'll be able to look up at it as you walk into the pub.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing. Yeah, got big knobbly tires on it. Yeah.
Cool. Make sure it's up there solid. That ain't gonna start.
Well, I was thinking about blue tack at first, but then nah.
Yeah, I don't think no nails will hold it. Cool. Wilko, what's been happening in your world? Because you're working for Leeds Council, is it?
I am, yes.
You're not furloughed or anything?
No, working from home since March. My wife is too, so it's just like work. The house has turned into the workplace, really. But yeah, no, it's all right. I'm grateful to have a job and things swimming along nicely. Things going pretty well with the music as well. So yeah, I'm keeping busy.
Cool. We'll find out about your music in a minute. I've not been doing much. I'm on schedule work-wise.
What?
I feel happy. It's just been a strange week because the pressure hasn't been there. It's been lovely. So just getting on with jobs, at a pace, whatever. But yeah, just nice. I think maybe some of it is that we didn't need to edit last week, so I didn't have the added, 24 hours of crashing and editing, and things. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, just easing myself some work or whatever. But yeah, I feel happy. I've got 5 days to know, or 4 more days to churn out a mag, and I should be able to do it in 2, so yeah, I should be on schedule and stuff. So on schedule.
You'll just have your feet up then,
nice.
Chilling out, doing nothing, yeah?
Well, it's dangerous that, isn't it? Because then it doesn't get done, but
Yeah.
But
that's when you start to buy 4x4s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Browse in the marketplace.
But the pressure's not there, so I'm happy. Right, are we up for our usual segment? We're going to do our what happens next. Are you up for that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a go.
I'm confident. We didn't do very well last time.
Go first, Wilko. or you can decide who goes first, second, and last. You can decide.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go straight on into our first clip then. All right. Here you go.
Hey, Jen!
Okay. Hey, Jen was the closing line there. So what's your thoughts? Go on, John.
He's definitely gone and written something in the snow, hasn't he? But what's he written? Has he written a love note to his partner-to-be? Has he said, marry me? Has he said something like that? But when she comes out to it, is there does a melted snow cause an avalanche or something?
If it was give us a clue line, or Blair would have done that. It's absolutely spot on, John. There you go.
Hey, Jen! Come here for a sec!
Very good, very good.
That is fantastic, isn't it? What an idiot. Weeing it in the snow.
We've got it is a bit of a glitchy problem, is this, trying to screen share with you guys. So yeah, it's not going to look tidy for people, but hey ho. But you got it right there, John. We're going to show them.
I do, Neil.
Sorry.
It's the sort of thing that I'd do.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't do that. But I'd do something like make my breakfast, please.
Cool. There you go. Let's try this next one. So for everyone else is getting a clear video. So let me try and share that first, and then I'll share us. So here we go. Let me try it around this way. It's going to be pretty quick as this. Here we go. So his phone starts ringing and he's running around the store looking for something.
He's only just realised it's the anniversary, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Birthday or anniversary.
Yeah. It's just like me. So he's thinking, I won't swear. He's thinking, Fig, I need to get something now. Quick. Where's the apartment?
I reckon it's his mistress that's ringing him. So he's going to find the mask section so he can put on a mask and hide from his missus who's just in the next aisle.
Oh, okay. All right.
That is quality.
Liking your thinking.
Thinking
Mark,
outside the box.
Yeah. Mark, any other thoughts?
I think it's maybe he's forgotten somebody. He's meant to meet somebody. And he's to help him in from somewhere. Maybe his mother was stuck in a lift or something.
Okay, all right. Let's start it again then, and then I'll share the screen with you guys. Here we go.
I heard you called in sick today. So, when can I expect you back?
What a man.
This is something that Wilko probably has to do most days, I'm guessing.
No
comment.
I'll stay out of that.
It's that work call. He's out shopping, dives into a bed, in one of the floors of the department store, and pretends that he's in bed. In bed sick. Very good. Okay, let's go on to our next one then. Should have time to do this, so let's get ready. Here we go. Mark, what's your thoughts?
Pints. Well, it's obviously going to be some sort of a sporty getaway from the big shark.
Okay, all right.
But in what way, I don't know.
John?
Well, I was going to echo what Mark said with reference to the film Aquaman or Justice League. Have you seen those films?
No.
Do you know who Aquaman is?
I know the name, yeah. I've never seen him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can swim so fast. He is like a human-shaped jet ski.
Okay.
He's off.
All right.
Yeah.
Wilko?
I think Sharon Davis is going to dive in and save him.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a curveball. I don't think neither of you are going to get this. This threw me. Did this when I first saw this? I'm like, what? But yeah, just off the wall. Let me let's bring it back up again. Here we go. You won't get this in a month of Sundays.
If either of you two had said that, I'd say, how stupid are you two?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. It's to do with sportswear, obviously. Here we go. Here's our final one. I don't know if you remember, Wilko, we're fond lovers of the trunk monkey. Do you remember the trunk monkey?
I had heard rumours, but I didn't want to say anything.
Okay. We've got another trunk monkey for you, John. All right, here we go. Let's bring it up. Okay.
Yeah, happened about a month ago. I was driving my new truck home from the bingo and it just died. Now, next thing I know, I seen this bright light up in the sky. Then aliens was everywhere.
There we go. John?
It was quick.
I know what's going to happen.
Of course you do.
Well, he's going to look up at the sky, see this alien, and any normal mortal would be intimidated and scared. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm going to get abducted." They'd do unspeakable things to me. But he almost straight away realizes, I've got a weapon in my arse still, and I've got my trunk monkey.
Yeah.
He's going to grin at the alien, wink at him, and press his button, and out comes lethal weapon with a laser beam, like Star Wars style. That's
Okay.
if I'm not, I'll be gutted.
I think you're pretty much there, John. Are you happy if we just show this one? Let's bring it on up.
I had to make up for myself for last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Happened about a month ago. I was driving my new truck home from the bingo and it just died. Now, next thing I know, I seen this bright light up in the sky. Then aliens was everywhere. Now, I don't do probes, so I'm glad I bought a truck with a trunk monkey.
The Trunk Monkey, an out-of-this-world idea you'll only
I don't
find
do
at Suburban
probes.
Auto Group.
I mean, that was quite a long probe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. There you go. There's your what happens next, and we'll try and work out how better to do our screen shares for those. But there you go. Let's do what's the story? Here we go. Over to you, John.
Okay. So, as normal, we're taking a little bit of a walk down memory lane, and to try and go to the very, very end of that lane that you can remember. So, what was one of your earliest memories of nostalgia? So, if you can really, really dig deep and go back as far as you can, what was one of the earliest things that you can remember? And for me, I'll sort of go first, just so it might spark something or not. But my earliest memories are when I went to the seaside, I'd collect a few shells and whatnot. I'd go back home and they'd be in the drawer, and it could be 6 months later, 12 months later. But whenever I saw those shells, I'd remember that holiday that we were on, and I'd be instantly transported back there. And I can remember having the food that we had, the places that we stayed. I can remember sitting around a table and playing cards and things like that. So quite fond memories. So for me, the earliest things that I can remember was going on holiday with my family and collecting simple things like shells from the beach.
Nice.
Yeah.
What I think for me, it's back in Bridgewater in Somerset, we've got quite a big travelling fair that comes once a year. And the smells that we get from him. We've lost John.
Don't worry.
Still there, I think.
We've
got nostalgic John now. We've got a
Yeah.
picture of him a few years ago.
I knocked my
Bridgewater Fair. Sort yourself out, John. The smells that you get from fairgrounds. So I could go to another fairground anywhere else, whether it be Hull, or anywhere else, and that sweet candy flossy, that toffee apple, the hot dogs, hamburgers stands, all those kind of things. The sounds, so a lot of so Hull is the same as Bridgewater. There's a market street, of market traders, and they're what I would class as proper market traders. That they're shouting to the audience, to come in close. These lovely fluffy towels are the best towels that you'll ever buy. Or the china is the best bone china that you'll ever buy, and he'll slap a bit of wood on his table and say sold to the lady there. Give her another half a dozen for free. And all this sort of stuff and things. And there'll be a meat wagon there or whatever selling sausages and steaks and things, all dirt cheap. And just the sounds, the smells, and things like that. There's one ice cream van that has been, known to us as a family throughout our childhood, even till today. And the old dear was still there a couple of years ago when we went last to Bridgewater. She was still there, sat there. She's an elderly, old lady now. Her name is Lucy. Just really nice just to see her. She's always there. She remembers us as kids. She's seen us grow up, and things. And she's just the ice cream van lady, but she's just part of the fixtures and fittings, if you like, of childhood. So every time we go back, we always remember, the good old days of, fun fair rides and things. So it's fun fairs really do bring it back for me. That's real nostalgia for me.
Just to point on that, last time I was on here, I said that my wife was 60 years old at heart, and after I was on it, she watched it back and she's like, "What do you mean I'm 60 years old at heart?" Her name's Lucy as well, so it's funny that you should
just call her
have this nostalgic memory of
like
the
ice
old
cream.
lady. Like, how old was this Lucy?
She was elderly. I think she was older than 60. Oh dear, you'll be in bother.
I know, it's worth it. It's all good fun.
Oh dear. Go on then, Wilko. What's yours?
Yeah, for me, I'd say I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a bit of a football fan, and for me, it's got to be like just all the football sort of nostalgia in terms of like rifling through big albums, the massive books that you used to get just full of football statistics. And I had one about Newcastle United, I had one about like World Cups, and just used to sit there leafing through the whole thing, memorising statistics, years, goals, appearances, all sorts. So I've got all these useless things in my head about football. And I was saying to one of my mates the other day, I can remember so much about the 90s and almost nothing about the last 5 years in terms of football. If people ask me questions, I've got no idea, but I can tell you how many caps David Seaman won, or all these sorts of random things that I've learned. So it's got to be that, and the sticker albums as well. Euro '96 for me, where I was 8 years old. I got my first sticker album. '94, it was all in the middle of the night, and I was a bit too young, I think. But '96 was like the first real memory that just like watching the game. The first ever game I remember watching on TV was the quarter final against Spain when England won on penalties. And for that, just thought everything about that era just brings back so much nostalgia to me. The shirts, the kit, the players, everything. So Yeah, great times. And then the last World Cup 2018, I bought the sticker album because I wanted that nostalgic feeling, and then I got addicted.
God, yeah.
And then I ended up like buying stupid amounts of stickers and ordered the rest of my. I got them all in the end because I was missing about 50 or something. I ordered them like in the panini sleeve. I was like, this is one of the best things about being an adult. When I was a kid, I was like, no, you don't need these. It's a waste of money. But now I'm an adult. I don't mind spending 40p a sticker or something just to complete the album. Like, so now, yeah, I've got the full album. Yeah, I convinced myself, oh yeah, it'll be worth something one day, but it won't.
No, it's what it's worth to you. It's important to you.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. It stayed in my drawer anyway. Nobody else is getting hands on it. Like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, goodness me. You three are all nodding like, oh yeah, football,
football,
this, football. Oh yeah.
Neil, you're like that.
And I'm sat there thinking,
you need to get involved, Neil. You need to get involved.
Completely gone over.
When we're back to normal, you're coming with us on a Saturday.
We get to redo Euro 96 this year, don't we?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I know, yeah. In June as well. If it happens, hopefully, but it's Scotland, England at the Euros this year.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It should be a good one.
Oh, fingers crossed we beat them. No offense.
We've got to. Anything else to do?
You saw close last time. We'll do it this time.
I'm just going down the route of politics. I think they've burnt their bridges. I think they want to stick.
You're Scottish, Mark.
I am Wilko. Yeah.
I didn't know you kept that quiet.
Yeah.
I am.
Right.
Scottish.
Another good one was when Ricky Lambert scored that header against you and we won 3-2 at Wembley. That was another good one.
That's what I was saying. We were so close, weren't we? But
I'm liking the fact that you're reminding him of that. Wilko. That's
always,
that's nice.
yeah. I found his weakness now.
A bit naughty, innit?
Hopefully you get to eat your words soon.
Go on in, Mark. What nostalgia stuff of?
I think one was it's like a bit of music, really. Can remember.
Good. Music evokes a lot of memories.
Whenever I hear the John Lennon track, Imagine, that always takes me back to a really young age where I can't even remember how old I would have been, and I can just remember my mum in the kitchen making homemade soups, because some of the soups are pretty legendary, and I just remember John Lennon, Imagine, being on the radio all the time, and it's just always takes me back, and I always think back to then, and like I say, I can't even picture how old I will have been, but it's just, I think it will have been out a bit before I were even born, because a few years before I was born, I think. But
that links to home comforts and your mum making soup.
Yeah, it always takes me back to that. And you can smell the soup and all them sort of smells. Yeah,
I like that. It's proper nostalgia there. You got the sounds, the smells, the sights, everything.
The soups you make now, Tom gets her to make them for him.
Does she? Does he?
He sends batches of soup over for him. Yeah.
Oh, quality.
Nice.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. That's good. Cool. Let's move on then. Let's move over to our quiz. Are you up for the quiz now, Mark? Are you good to go?
Yeah, we can.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Switch off your phone.
Is this the Kahoot part?
Quiz time.
The Kahoot quiz,
Over to Mark.
We have
Okay.
a pin number?
Yeah, we'll get onto that. Okay, guys. This screen sharing stuff is a challenge for me this week. So let's see if we can do this. There we go. Okay, cool. Everybody should see us. Cool. So there's the three of us in, Mark. Are you set to go?
Yeah, we're all ready to go, yeah. Whenever you are.
Stick some tunes on in the background.
Wilko can make it 2 out 2.
I'm confident.
Time, didn't he?
I'm ready to go.
Deep trouble, Wilko.
I'm in the zone.
Most
I've
people
been practicing all week.
Most people will come on beat you.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Let's do it. So over to you, Mark. Here we go.
Okay, right. We're all set. We'll get going. Ready to start?
I'm as ready as a clown.
Yep.
Can you see the screen okay, gents?
You can see it, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going to hit start?
I've got some options, but I've not got a question.
Yeah, snap.
Are you not seeing it? What's
I don't see.
I can't see a question.
That's all I've got.
Not getting any questions.
That's what I've got.
I can see the
I've just still got the.
Oh, time's up.
yeah, time's up.
Neil, you're cheating. What's going on here?
First question I got incorrect anyway.
Oh, thank God.
Let me work
I've
out
got
how
my
to
edge
do
of
this.
bets.
We've just got the login screen with the names on.
Did anyone put an answer there?
You
No,
should
well,
have, it
No,
should
he's
have-
got any
Neil
points.
could
I'm
see
just,
it,
just trying to protect my own reputation. I don't
I
want to
couldn't
be
see
lagging
it.
behind after.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, same, snap.
Are you guys not seeing that? You can see it now. I don't know what happened before then. Right. If I click next, it should go onto the next screen. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've missed our first question. I don't remember what it said. Something about the human body and human body. Well, you knew the question. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Here we go. Next question. Go on, then, Matt. Very good. Two of us got it right. Very good. Here we go. Where can I stick our screen? There we go. Let's stick it there. I don't know where best to stick our screen. I'm going to take it off. There we go. Okay, next one. Yeah. Oh no. Goodness me. Goodness, there was a guess. 88 keys on a standard piano, isn't there? But then, because it said white, it's like, I don't know. I'll count all the black ones off, innit? I ain't got a clue. That was a guess. Ah, look at this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Not a clue. I plumped for a guess. Oh. Get in. Not gonna catch him up though, are we? I tapped quick. Get in. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, that's a good question. I like it. That was good. Yeah. I don't get time to watch a chase. Some bowls are perfect. Oh. No. Yeah. 2 questions. Just need you to trip up. Here we are. Not a clue. Not a clue. Oh dear. Not written by Charlotte. So, no, that'll be her sister, wouldn't it? Is it Emily? Oh dear. Yeah. Anne, yeah. We should know this. It's like it's next door, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh no. Plumped a guess. Oh, and we all went with the same. Oh dear. Gary. Oh dear. Yeah, you're keeping this. The guests have done really well for us. Yeah. Oh dear, brilliant.
The guests come out on top again, yeah.
Superb. Thank you for that, Mark.
Has anyone else got it? It says complete your learning bird sounds.
Well, that's my username on the thing. So yeah.
I thought he was going to play some bird sounds. We're going to have to guess them.
Cool. Thank you for that, Mark.
Yeah, good stuff.
We'll have another round next week, and we'll see if we can get if we get any viewers. We'll see if we can get some to hook up and join us on for a game. Cool. Back to you then, John. Let's play the.
I've got 2 really quick-fired almost.
Okay.
Questions that lead on from what Mark was saying from his nostalgia. So, it we're talking about music and the radio, and it links back to home life and his mum and home cooking and soups and whatnot. And so the next one that I had was, do you have a song that reminds you of your mum?
A song?
A song
that reminds me of mum.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there will be. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, quite a few spring into my mind.
Yeah.
For me, it's Tina Turner.
Well, which one?
Simply the Best.
Nice.
Alright.
They used to love that.
Yeah.
Every family party, they get the DJ to blast that on. And my aunties would all be like, thinking they were the best dancers on the planet. Winning stuff. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Quality.
My mum loved country music, right? And I can think of Tammy Wynette. Is it Stand By Your Man? Stand by your man, you know, that kind of.
How's it go again, Neil?
Yeah. Country music wise, is Tammy Wynette.
Cool, man.
I can picture the album cover. Yeah, there's a pink album cover with her face on or whatever and things. So yeah, I can even picture that. Yeah, when I hear the twang of country, you know, that twang of country, I just automatically think of her. Go on, Mark.
It's cool.
I think mine would be anything by Cliff Richard.
Cliff.
She was just Cliff mad. Still is.
Is she?
Every year, still gets the Cliff calendar every year and all that. Yeah. So, but yeah,
They're
Cliff Richard.
hardcore loyal fans, you know, Cliff fans.
You stood by him.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
He sells thousands of those calendars as well. See him everywhere.
Yeah, he does.
He's
Keeps
still-
bringing them out, doesn't he? So
still
they must
the
do
pinner.
that.
Yeah, keeps doing those topless August ones, and that's what gets all the cashish in for him.
Funny. Yeah, well there you go. It was quite a quick and easy one, that, John.
What about yours, Wilko?
Yeah, well, so for me, anything by Buddy Holly or Engelbert Humperdinck. Also, Gloria by Laura Branigan. We like a bit of a dance to that occasionally. Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You. I can hear her complaining how she doesn't like the Whitney Houston version.
Honestly.
Yeah.
All sorts, yeah. There's loads of different. She likes her music, so there's all sorts of songs when they come on. I can hear what she says about each of them. Yeah, there's plenty of them.
Blast them.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. And then the next really easy one is, what did your mum used to like to drink? Or what does she still drink?
I don't know anyone else that does this. All right, my mum's passed away. She's been not with us now for a few years. She was the only person I knew that would have half a lager with a shot of vodka in it.
Really?
It sounds like the sort of thing you come up with when you're about 14, 15 and you're trying to get as drunk as possible, as quick as possible.
Half a
That's
lager,
fantastic.
half a lager with a shot of vodka in it. She'd get a shot of vodka in a glass, and because she knew that the bar staff wouldn't be able to put the drink in, she would have to order it separately. She'd have a little sip of lager and drop the vodka in.
Wow. What a woman.
There you go.
That is proper, isn't it? In a half as well.
In a half a lager, yeah. Shot of vodka.
Nice and strong.
So it's a special brewer.
Did you ever try it? Was it nice?
I never drank it. No, I
We
wouldn't.
should do one day. We will do.
Yeah, you'll have to do that on here, Neil. Bring
Goodness me.
half
I
lager
don't
and a
think.
vodka.
Oh, no, the whole thought of
We've
it.
got
just-
to. We've got to.
Got to. All right.
Yeah, some sort of challenge. See how many half lagers with a shot of vodka. Each
Well, if you want, we can do
drink
that.
within an hour.
Won't be many.
Talk about raising the bar.
Yeah. I've never heard it anywhere else. I don't know.
No.
Have you ever heard anyone ask for that, John, in the pub?
No, I mean, I've had it when I was, a younger self, but it's illegal for us to sell it anyway.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to mix it.
How your mum bought it is the only way that we can
Yeah.
sell it.
Yeah,
That's
She knew
half,
that. Yeah.
and this single measure.
Yeah.
You can't.
It
ask
confused
for-
me that day that I first bought it, you see. When I've gone to the bar, I said, "Oh, what do you want to drink, Mum?" She'll go, "I'll have half a lager and get me a shot of vodka." And I thought, brilliant. Go up, order it, bring it back to the table, and she's just gone, had a little sip of the lager and then just picked up the glass and dropped it straight in. And I went, "What have you done?" She goes,
No.
"That's what I'm drinking." And I said, "What? Why?" She goes, "Oh, they won't do it. Behind the bar, they won't serve it up like that.
No.
You've got to order it separately." So I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't drink lager, so it's not the vodka that's the problem, because it's just vodka, isn't it? But
It doesn't taste like anything, is it? Okay.
no, you just drink it, don't you? But it's the lager. I don't drink lager.
You'll have to make yours with vodka and cider then, Neil.
I have the occasional Budweiser, but it's not. I don't really drink it. But
That's not lager, though, is it?
No, that's one of the worst.
no, it's horrible stuff. Yeah. Cool. There you go. What do other people have? What other mums?
My mum's a red wine drinker, pretty much. She's loyal.
Is she loyal, is she?
Yeah, she's stuck with the red wine for many, many years. French, Sorry, not too many years, just in case she's watching.
She's just started to dabble, has she?
A little bit older than Lucy.
For the few years she's been on.
He's done something to his camera again.
You know what it is? It's my USB is a bit slack, and when I reach for a glass of wine, I keep on catching the cable and it's knocking it off.
Okay. Go on, Mark.
Well, we've done it a fair few times, haven't you? Because it's empty. But,
My bad.
mine's partial to the old martini.
Martini.
Martini. So,
Classy, that.
dry martini. And then she likes a little bit of rum as well.
Quality.
She likes the strong stuff.
Yeah.
Dark rum, like a lamb's or a,
Yeah.
Nice, cracking.
Odd spiced one, but yeah, she's more often not, it'll be a martini.
Very good.
Down.
Yeah.
Go on then, John. What's your mum?
My mum's a secret drinker, you know.
Is she?
She's a bit of a bugger, really, is my mum.
I've only ever seen her with a cup of tea or coffee when she's come to the bar.
I've only seen her drunk once, and it's when I uninvited and unexpectedly turned up one night at about 10 p.m. when I didn't live there. And I just turned up and my mum was pickled. I thought, what's going on? Once in my life, I've seen her inebriated. But she has, apparently, she likes to have a little bit of a good night, God bless drink.
Right.
And it's not a shy one either. So it's either a glass of Sambuca or a glass of Baileys, and she'll just go and go to bed. Yeah. So nearly every night she absolutely canes either a bottle of Sambuca or a bottle of Baileys.
Very good.
I bought her a litre of Baileys for Christmas, and it's gone.
Whoa. Cracking.
Yeah, that's a habit.
yeah, we've not even seen the month out yet, have we? Goodness me.
To be fair, my Bailey's reminds me.
You what, sorry?
I was going to say Bailey's reminds me of my grandma. After she died, my dad went to her house to get some stuff. She had a few bottles of Bailey's. He gave me one, and it was kind of out of date, but we decided to toast her and smash it in the night anyway.
Best way to do it.
So, yeah, it's good times. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got about 4 or 5 bottles of plonk of my friends that he passed away a couple of years ago, and we're going through it's the most difficult thing in the world is to go through your friend's house and empty it for his parents.
Imagine,
And there were loads of bottles of plonk there, and I took some. There's a couple of other people took some, and it's just sort of sat in my house now.
Oh, you should raise a glass to him and finish it off.
Well, I would do, but one's an unopened bottle of champagne, which is clearly had for about 20 years. How do you just open that? The other one is a bottle of whiskey, which I'm more than confident that will not see the decade out. Because at one point I'll have a poignant celebration, and I'll think, you know what, let's have a drink to Big John, and it'll be no problem whatsoever. Yeah. But it's the other ones. There's I think there's about 4 or 5 bottles of beer, and they all sort of went out of date. Now, best before date is a load of rubbish with beer anyway. It just gets better and better with time, in theory. But the sediment in the bottom, that's the tricky thing. So these beers went out of date in 1993, I think. So you've got to be able to open it and pour it out so careful so no sludge comes out. But yeah.
That's interesting to know. I never knew that. I had some cider recently. I didn't think cider went out of date, but it does because it tasted completely rank. Like about 9 months out of date. I thought it'd be fine, and then after a couple of sips, I was like, no, it's not fine.
Yeah, there'd been something wrong with packaging. It won't have been a cider.
Do you think it should have been fine?
Yeah, it should have been fine. That.
Right.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, it tasted. It was like blackcurrant cider from Aldi. It wasn't like the best stuff.
Yeah.
It was really sugary, but
that's not cider, Wilko.
No, I know. Yeah, it was one of these. It was at my parents' house, and I thought, well, I better drink it. They don't drink cider; they just get it in. So if I don't drink it, nobody will. So I feel
I hope I finished it.
That's
Did
my
you finish
duty.
it?
No, it wasn't right, so I poured it down the sink and had some of the new stuff instead. Yeah.
Honestly, was that bad, right? Yeah, there was something amiss there, then, wasn't there? But it won't be the day tonight.
Right. Good to know.
Very good. Thank you, John, for those. You haven't got a third one, I'm guessing. It was just those two.
No, it was. Yeah, my third one was what was her favourite tipple. So that was the final one.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Thank you for those. They're really good. Wilko, just to kind of bring all this to a close, we'll give you a little bit of a plug here because we should have done it earlier. You wrote our opening titles, lyrics for us, with the music done by this other fella. I can't picture it. I can't think of his name now. It was a Russian guy that did our rock music for us.
You need to get the original version on, by the way. You still need to get that back. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I did say it would never see the light of day, but that was amusing. But you did that for us. But you've brought out a few tracks since we've started doing our streams. So there's a few more vids on your YouTube channel that people can go and watch. The latest one I've got lined up. Shall we play it?
Go for it, yeah.
Go for it. Let's have a look. I'm going to start it on the screen and then I'll share it with you guys. Here we go. I need to stop this music. Which one's playing? That one there. Okay, here we go.
Wilko, 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 Wilkes. Daddy Shark. Well, look who's back in a moment to burn up the mic. Is Wilko Wilkes. I never stop until it sounds tight. It's why my tracks aren't dropping every fortnight. That and the constantly changing pressures of my own life. I'm writing my rhymes, I'm setting my fire alight. I'm taking my time and I'm talking to talented types. I'm yearning to learn and I'm working well into the night. I'm spreading respect and I'm sticking up for the little guy. I was missing a vision until I made a decision, and now I'm churning out some twists with ferocious precision. I'm living, I'm giving back to all the people who back me. I'm laughing at all the ones who are only here to attack me. Whatever the weather, we're all gonna be in it together forever. But there was a time when I wasn't feeling too clever. I never appreciated what my life was worth. But now I'm clambering up the mountains, coming at you with lyrical girth. My wings have grown, I'm as free as a bird, and so I'm flying up into orbit and I'm circling the earth. I've heard, let go of modesty, honestly I'm a prodigy on a wandering odyssey, nothing of etymology. I'm a storyteller and a master of timing, with conviction and diction. I'm never happier when I'm rhyming. I'm not in a game and making outrageous claims, but if Eminem and Albert Einstein had a son to give him my name, I'm not just spitting platitudes, my rap is cerebral. I'm an underdog with attitude like Eddie the Eagle. Sting like a weedle, I'm as sharp as a needle, and I'm jumping over obstacles like Evel Knievel. Well, they said you shouldn't write a track without a hook, but I couldn't give a monkeys. I'm ripping up the rule book, coming up out of the darkness and making people stop and look. So if you're laughing up the lyrics and you're digging the beat, you better load it up on your Spotify and stick it on repeat, or just grab yourself an ice pop and watch a bit of Wife Swap. I'll always be here. You're gonna go until the mic drop. Punching.
Thank you.
That's fast as that, Wilko.
Yeah, that's really fast.
It's practice. It's practice.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it.
Because you've not got any you've not got a crib sheet or anything in front of you. That's all in your head.
Yeah. I mean, it's practice. I do. Yeah, I take it. I want to be fair. I want to be good and I want to be fast. And my whole aim is to do it live. Yeah. So I need to learn my lyrics inside out. And also, I feel like I want to be on top of it. So it's like there's a stage where I can kind of do it fast, but I'm just kind of keeping up with it. So I want to get as fast enough that I can do it in my head fast and still like throw in a few little ad libs and stuff. There's another good video for that same track that I took some footage around Bingley on.
So the recorded
Daddy
one,
Shark.
Yeah, the recorded one is the recording of it, and it's a bit smoother. But I quite like this one because it's got that little bit towards the end where you start laughing and it gets a bit more raspy, in the voice and things.
Yeah.
And that was nice. I like that.
Good. Yeah, I think that's me. You can see in that video just that, like, my enjoyment of it. Like, it was maybe a bit nervous to start with, but then once I get into it, I'm just like, I just absolutely love it.
Just lyrically so fast, and the pace of those lyrics are brilliant. Really, really.
Thank you.
People will have seen there, and wind it back, have another look. But Wilko Wilkes Music is your channel on YouTube. Go and find that. And you've got a couple of new tracks as well. So you've got that one, you've got another one. What was that?
Yeah, I've got another Stalked by a Stranger, which is like a full story song. It's a bit creepy, a bit strange. It's worth a listen, set in Leeds, start being followed by a mystery man, and then there's a few crazy twists and turns along the way. I've got a few more.
Are you planning doing a video as well? Are you planning on doing a video for that one?
No, I think I'm just going to leave that as a lyric video, because if I thought about doing a video and kind of acting it all out, but I think if I did it, it probably would either be rubbish if I did it on my own, or I'd maybe have to spend quite a bit of money getting a videographer. And like, if you listen to the song, you'll see why. And maybe I'd need like other actors, and also just in the current environment, it's so hard to.
It's difficult.
Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm focusing on my next one now, and then I'm just going to keep moving forward. My next one probably have a video for. It's written, it's recorded, it's just being it's like being produced now, and then I've got a couple more written as well. I'm always thinking ahead at the moment.
The closing lines on that Daddy Shark one talked about wife swap or something like that, going into the mic drop.
Everyone seems to like that line. Grab yourself an ice pop and watch a bit of wife swap. I'll always be here, keeping it going till the mic drop.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I thought it was really good. So there you go. But thanks to your good self for jumping on this evening and doing that. And
thanks for the support. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we'll give it another plug and things. We've got a couple of chaps lined up for our Twitch stream and things over the coming weeks. So stick around and join us for that, and hopefully on Twitch people watch these streams and come along over to YouTube and find you on there. So cool. Right boys, haven't you got homes to go to? That's last orders at the bar from Lauren. So we'll call it a night. Anything to close off on? Any plans over the next week or so, John? Anything exciting? Not buying anything on eBay or?
Well, I wish I could say something ludicrous, but I'm retasking myself with looking into the solar panels that I want to put on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I wanted to re-roof in spring, and then as soon as I've re-roofed, I wanted to be putting solar panels on. Very good. Hopefully, come May, it'll be done. Yeah. I'll have everything installed and whatnot. So in the next couple of weeks, I definitely want to be making contact with some sort of designers and consultants and pick the brain, see what their ideas are. And it's crazy. I were doing the same thing last year, and every single person I spoke to, all self-confessing experts in the industry, they all had a completely unique idea of how to do it.
Interesting.
It just
is good. It must be. It's like your little baby, that pub, isn't it? Like a real project. You seem to have done a lot with it. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, it's a passion. It's a passion.
Keep going, man, if you can. If Boris doesn't put pay to it all, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll keep going, man. I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Mark, you'll be finishing over at the hospital at some point. Are you off somewhere else?
Well, I'll find out in the next day or two where my next project might take me.
Cool.
Might be, well,
but there's work lined up.
The early indications are it's either Sheffield or Manchester.
Oh my goodness!
But I'm hoping this other job will come off, so we'll have a definite answer when we'll get a start there with them. Still waiting on that.
Yeah. It's been weeks, isn't it now? Months.
Oh, we were interviewed in October and we're still waiting.
It's good that you've got work back on though, because I remember possibly last time I came on, or one of the episodes I watched after that, you were saying that you'd lost your job and it was all looking a bit bleak. So it's good to hear that you're back in business.
I was out for a few weeks, so yeah, things are looking all right. Fingers crossed. So yeah, it's a little bit better.
Cool. Anything else coming up, Wilko? Got any new tracks to look out for on YouTube then?
Well, there's always stuff. I've got a website now that's new.
Very good.
Finished that like maybe 10 days ago, wilkowilkes.com. So I'm putting stuff on there. I've got stuff in the pipeline. I started writing a track last night, which went pretty well. I was up until about 2:30 in the morning, just so I got the bug. So I'm going to try and finish that this weekend sometime.
Yeah.
Other than that, just watch Newcastle lose again. And
let's hope not. We're playing Leeds, aren't we?
Well, we got Villa first on Saturday, and then we've got Leeds. Yeah, so
let's hope
probably 0 points there.
Well, let's hope you end your losing streak against them.
Well, Leeds even were like part of this current losing streak anyway. So you beat us twice in one losing streak.
Oh, no.
Let's call it there, chaps. We'll be back again next Wednesday at 8:30 on Twitch, and we'll see folks on YouTube at 5 o'clock. That's it. Let's sign off. Cheers, gents.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks, everyone. Good to see you again.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.